All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra Tutorials channel. I'm your host, Larry, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to install, uninstall, and add games to your Steam library so that you can play them, or at least get them added to your account so that you can play them at a later date. So the main thing that you want to do when you want to install a game is you can find them in your library, or if you don't see them because you have a lot of them, you can type in the name, like I want to do Cyberpunk. So I can go ahead and click on Cyberpunk 2077, and then I can say, okay, I want to install that. And now, unlike other people, I have two different locations to install my games. I can install them either on my local drive or on my extra space drive, depending on which one I have too much stuff on at the time. And if I want to, I can also hit this gear to manage my storage locations inside of my settings. And this allows you to see which drives you have a folder set up on your computer to install stuff to. So you can switch between the two, or if you want to add another location, you can click Add Drive. This will bring up your file browser, and you can go to this PC. And let's say I had a third drive to stick stuff in. I could then click on that third drive and put stuff in there. And then it would make a nice little pre-set up folder where everything could be nicely installed. But because I don't need to do any of that, all I have to do is click on install. And for a lot of people, they're just going to be installing on one location, their local drive. So I'll click install. I'll accept the user agreement, and then it'll go ahead and install all of that stuff in the background, downloading it for me and doing all of the prerequisites on its own. Now, with that in mind, we can go back to what games are currently installed by clicking on this little play button up here. And it'll show me what's currently installed on my system, and I can uninstall stuff that I don't currently need. Like I'm not currently playing No Man's Sky, so I can go down to Manage and Uninstall. And that's really all you have to do to clear out games as well, is just right-click them and uninstall them, and the bulk majority of the game and its files will be removed from your system. Now, that doesn't necessarily remove all of the files from your system. Sometimes your settings and your game saves will remain lingering on your computer, in which case you'll have to look up how to do a clean uninstall, which usually involves going to your My Documents folder and your app data folder in order to delete everything. Now, the last couple of details that you might be looking for is how do you set it up so that you can get your Steam games from other places on your Steam account. And that's what this little button in the lower left-hand corner of your Steam library is for. This is called Add Game, and you have three options here. You can add a non-Steam game. So let's say you just have a game downloaded from a website somewhere, like games like Warframe have got the option, or War Thunder is another one that would used to allow you to just download and install them directly from their websites. You can download those kind of games and then add them and their launchers to Steam manually so that Steam can launch them for you, and you can use your Steam overlay and see your Steam friends while you play, although there are some limitations to what functionality crosses over. You can activate a product on Steam. This just pops up a little window where you paste a key that you got from, say, Amazon. When you buy a Steam game on Amazon, they'll just give you a key to add to Steam. You put that in here, and then it's registered to your account. And then the last one is you can browse the Steam store for games, which is just a nice way of saying it takes you to the store to buy a game. And that's really most of what you're going to want to look for when adding games to Steam, is either finding ones that you've already bought in your library or buying new ones, or you can actually launch different games through Steam. The benefit of that is things like, let's say you have a game that you want to play using your controller, but all you have is a PlayStation controller. You can add it to Steam and have Steam launch it, and then Steam will be able to use its drivers to control your controller rather than just hoping it works. And that's pretty much it. This has been a look at how to install and uninstall games on Steam to make it super easy to start playing your games. I hope you found this helpful. I've been your host, Larry. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Bye, everybody, and have a good one.